We'll just call this show Michael Needs a Haircut, the show. Hey everybody, I'm Chef Michael Barron, and today I'm going to teach you how to use up that old pasta, the old spaghetti. You know, it's sitting in the back of your fridge, the clump of cold, lifeless noodles. We're going to turn that into two amazing chefy recipes. So follow along with me, it's easier than it looks. Yeah, it's Yakisoba day. It's one of my favorite dishes. This dish is like the most popular dish in Japan. I mean, everybody talks about sushi, but Yakisoba is up there with sushi. You know, the grandmas eat it, the kids eat it, the parents eat it, the dogs eat it after the kids feed it to the dogs. Everybody loves Yakisoba. It's science. Yakisoba, it just means fried noodles. You got some leftover mushrooms, maybe you got some chicken that you cooked the other day and you don't know what to do with the pieces. It's like throw it all in Yakisoba. It's like fried rice kind of, except with noodles instead. In Japan they use soba noodles, which is a special kind of noodle. It's kind of based on a Chinese noodle.
China.
And you can totally get those at the Asian market, but today we're going to use leftover spaghetti because it's something most of us in America have in the fridge and we don't really know what to do with it. So here's something you can do with all that spaghetti. So you got your veggies, whatever you're using, think about how long that veggie is going to take to cook, right? So like a carrot is going to take longer than a piece of spinach. It's just, you know, it's science. So throw in the carrots first, throw in the spinach at the end. You know this, I don't have to tell you. There's not enough hairspray in the world. You can use whatever you have in the fridge. We're going for a veggie yakisoba here with some cabbage and some sliced mushroom and a little carrot and scallion. But hey, whatever you got, just throw it in there and don't feel bad about it. So we're going to start with the yakisoba sauce. For that, we're just going to throw a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and ketchup, a bit of oyster sauce, brown sugar, and soy sauce into a little bowl and give it a whisk.
You need a haircut?
Get that pan ripping hot, throw in your veggies. It should sizzle. If you don't hear that sizzle, it's not hot enough. Turn up the heat. Don't be afraid of a little bit of heat. Throw some butter in the pan, let that melt in. Give it a couple flips. Time to add the pasta, a few handfuls. Get it in there, get some color on it. Cook it for 3 or 4 minutes, and then in with the sauce. Drizzle as much as you like over the top. It smells yaki, which is the opposite of yucky.
Look at that color on there. I'm gonna kind of point like this so I can ADR afterwards.
We're gonna garnish with a little bit of pickled ginger and some aonori, some dried Japanese seaweed flakes. Super hot.
Try this, it's really good.
My God. We're gonna So what else can you do with your old ass spaghetti? In Italy, they make a frittata. A frittata is like an omelet in a pan, just a bunch of eggs and whatever you got in the fridge. In this case, we're gonna do kind of a play on carbonara, which is like one of my favorite pasta dishes. Egg yolks cooked over spaghetti with bacon or guanciale or pancetta, and then you know, lots of black pepper. So we're gonna do that, but except we're gonna use old pasta and we're gonna do it in a pan, frittata style. For a frittata, you need a big, heavy pan. You want like cast iron or something, real nice. What else? Blah, blah, blah. Plain pasta, you can use pasta with sauce on it already. It's totally fine, you know? Like this is just a carbonara version. You could totally do it just tomato version. Just throw some eggs. Whip those eggs. And then, you know, toss your pasta in the eggs, and then you toss it in the pan and you let it set, and that's gonna be a frittata, right? That's you cooking. You gotta figure this shit out. Say it with me. Frittata. Normally I would tell you never rinse your pasta. Don't do it. Don't like take your pasta out, drain it, run it under the sink. I see so many people do that, and it just washes all the starch off if you're making a classic traditional Italian dish. But we're gonna break that rule today because we're not worried about coating them with sauce in the traditional starchy way. We just want them to be able to toss in a pan and be loose and easy to work with. So if you find that your spaghetti is like just a lump when it comes out of the bag or the Tupperware in the fridge, like feel free to run some water over it. It'll loosen it up. Normally I'd like slap you around a little bit for doing that, but this one time it's okay. Science.
Check, mic check.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll see it. So like the reverse. You'll see. You can see that. It's hitting.
It looks pretty good. Yeah,
Testing,
it's
testing.
not clipping or anything. I think usually the best way to do this. There's no better tool than just. Even the best of us sometimes.
We're gonna chop up some garlic, but hey, if you find a little green thing in your garlic, that's the germ. Go ahead and take that out. It's pretty bitter. Some shallots we're gonna add as well. Whip up some eggs with a few extra egg yolks, and we're gonna season with a ton of black pepper. Lots and lots of black pepper, a good pinch of salt, some chicken stock concentrate, and lots of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Rough chop 6 or 7 big slices of bacon and throw those in a cold pan. Roses are red, bacon is red. I like bacon. Bacon. We start in a cold pan to render out all that excess fat. You'll be left with quite a bit of fat in the pan. And to get that out, we're going to use a paper towel and a set of tongs to just kind of mop up some of that excess fat. We don't need all of it, but we're going to leave about 2 tablespoons or so in the pan to saute the rest of the ingredients. Use that fat to saute the shallot and garlic until translucent.
Are you playing with your noodle?
After 3 or 4 minutes, when the shallot and garlic is looking translucent and fragrant, time to add the pasta.
Pasta is going to eyeball this.
Get that crackling. It's really getting after it.
Follow that up with our egg mixture and our reserved bacon.
And then sorry.
Throw that bad boy in the oven at 400 degrees until the center is set and no longer jiggly. The next step is to just stand around for a while until the thing's done. Wafts, giant, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Garlic and bacon and onions. It makes me so stupid I can't even talk.
What the hell was that?
Optionally, you can throw it under the broiler for a few seconds. Don't walk away, just to get some extra color on the top.
Yeah. Look at that, sexy. Blow 'em out.
Okay.
Good.
My God. Breakfast. Guys, thanks so much for watching to the end. This is our first ever attempt at making a cooking show. Sort of jumping in with both feet here. Let us know in the comments what dishes you'd like to see next. We'll be uploading new videos every week. If you want to see them, hit the subscribe button.